Hello, kia ora, I'm Philip Duncan. Thanks very much for joining us. We've got the forecast for New Zealand, Australia and the South Pacific right through for the rest of the month of February. So let's take a look and see what is happening at the moment. There's not a lot of energy going on. It's quite quiet. There is a weak cold front moving through here into the lower South Island. You've got a cooler day on the way tomorrow as a result of that. A few thunderstorms to the north here, but no real storms. The main system forming around Darwin, there's likely to be some kind of storm in there over the next couple of days, but otherwise it's not really looking too bad. Now on the wind maps here, brought to you by the team at Predict Wind, the strong winds, the gale force winds in the red, so very windy in the Southern Ocean, that's pretty normal, and also quite windy coming in through Cook Strait and up and along eastern coastal areas with that southerly coming through for you. A light easterly at the top, and that carries on into Australia, and in fact right over to the western side of Australia. So with all that hot air moving across, the temperatures are very high in Western Australia. These areas here, this is Tuesday tonight at 8 o'clock, Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, all showing at 8 p.m. temperatures over 40 degrees and some areas in that pink shading over 45 degrees. So not a lot of people live out in that area, but still there are people who are living there, so it's going to be very, very hot. So here is the forecast as we go through Wednesday. You can see plenty of showers coming in along the eastern side of Australia. So Brisbane, Gold Coast, right down to Sydney are going to see some showers. In New Zealand, most of the showers will be on the west coast, but there will be some coming up around the eastern side as well. Take a look at your local weather watch or rural weather forecast to get those rainfall totals. But you can basically see here, not much. 5 millimeters on the east coast, maybe 10 over on the western side, and mostly dry in the north, mostly dry all out here as well, and mainly dry across Australia. We do have a stormy system up here around Samoa, but it's mostly out at sea. Now as we move through to Thursday, that low pressure zone actually drifts in very close to Tonga, although Tonga again looks as though you're probably more on the outside of it. New Zealand under high pressure, so dry on Thursday for most places, but not all. A little bit of wet weather still moving up the South Island, and the eastern side will now start to see some showers in that southeasterly, but mostly dry for other areas, and more easterlies, more showers, some of them heavy actually around the Brisbane area on Thursday. As we get to the end of the week, more downpours around Brisbane, Gold Coast area, Queensland, and we've got a southerly change coming in here around the south. In New Zealand, high pressure dominates, but we've still got a few showers along the eastern North Island, most of them up around Gisborne by now. And again, you're talking about 1 millimetre to 5 millimetres, so just a few showers in the mix. Low pressure zone now forming between Tonga and Rarotonga as it drops south. That isn't really a concern for anybody. So this weekend, Saturday, a few showers around New Zealand. So you get the theme of the week ahead, showers. But there is a southerly change coming through here on Saturday with some colder weather for Dunedin and more easterlies and showers coming in around Sydney down to around about Victoria. By the time we get to Sunday, easterlies continue on around Australia. So the whole week ahead, easterlies and showers all the way along that eastern coastline. In New Zealand, high pressure remains in charge. Just a few showers around on Sunday. They won't be overly widespread. And then our final map comes in for Monday, and it is showing even more showery weather in the New Zealand area, but still being basically dominated by that big high pressure zone, and a bit of wet weather up here in the tropics, but again, nothing too stormy, nothing too major up there. We are seeing a few storms up, as I said, around Darwin, some low pressure up there in the week ahead, but again, it doesn't look too major. So that is all from me. We'll see you again tomorrow with our next update, but that is the forecast for the rest of the month of February.